The retirement myth. Have you ever noticed how, the moment we hit 60 or retire, people start treating us like we're made of glass? Take it easy, they say. Don't strain yourself. Or, my personal favorite, you've earned your rest. And sure, rest is important. But here's the problem. If you start retiring your body just because your career is over, you're doing it a huge disservice. Because the truth is, your body isn't done. It's not broken. It's just asking you to treat it a little differently, not less. Retirement might be the end of your job, but it shouldn't be the end of movement, strength, and purpose. Today, we're talking about something that doesn't get nearly enough attention: how to stay physically and mentally active after 60. See, after decades of working, raising families, managing responsibilities, and pushing through life's ups and downs, many seniors feel like the hard part is over, and in many ways it is. But one of the biggest mistakes we can make is slowing down too much. Because when we stop moving, our body starts losing what it spent years building: muscle, balance, energy, and even memory. But the good news is, it doesn't take extreme workouts or complicated routines to stay strong and capable. In fact, there are just 3 simple things you can do every single day to protect your health, independence, and overall joy. Whether you're already active or just starting out, this video will give you friendly, practical advice that you can start using today, no matter your age, energy level, or physical ability. So grab a cup of tea, sit somewhere comfy, and let's talk about how to keep your body in the game long after the office lights go out, because you've still got a lot of life to live. Number 1, keep moving, even just a little. Let's get one thing clear. Movement is medicine. Not a luxury, not an optional add-on, a daily necessity. And here's the truth. After 60, your body starts changing in ways you might not even notice right away. You may feel a little stiffer getting out of bed. Your balance might not be what it used to be. Maybe you tire more quickly after doing chores that once felt simple. These are all natural parts of aging, but they're not signs that you should slow down. In fact, they're signals telling you to move more deliberately, not less. You don't have to train for a marathon or become a gym rat, but you do need to move every single day, because when we stop moving, our bodies start to shut down. Muscles weaken, joints stiffen, balance fades. The medical term is sarcopenia, that gradual age-related loss of muscle and strength. It doesn't happen overnight, but without consistent movement, it will catch up to you. The good news? It's not inevitable. You can slow it down. You can even reverse some of it. And no, you don't need fancy equipment or a personal trainer. Real-life movement ideas that make a difference. A morning walk around the block, 10, 15, 20 minutes. Even if it's just to the end of your street and back. Walking gets your blood pumping, your joints moving, and your brain in gear. It's low impact, but high value. Stretching while watching TV. Commercial breaks aren't wasted time. They're perfect for gentle stretches. Shoulder rolls, wrist circles, calf raises while holding the back of a chair. It keeps your body from locking up and improves circulation. Grocery store, strolls. Think of errands as opportunities. Park farther from the entrance. Walk every aisle, even if you don't need something from each one. Push the cart slowly and with purpose. It's like using a mobile balance aid. Chair exercises. If standing is tough or tiring, no problem. Chair-based routines offer full-body movement from a seated position. Try seated marching, reaching side to side, or squeezing a pillow between your knees to engage your inner thighs. Step counters or pedometers. For some folks, seeing numbers can help. Track your steps with a simple pedometer or fitness watch, not to compete, but to keep yourself accountable and motivated. Why moving daily really matters. Let's break it down. When you move regularly, you improve balance and coordination, lowering your risk of dangerous falls. Boost your cardiovascular health, helping your heart stay strong and steady. Support digestion. Yes, even your gut works better when you're active. Enhance memory and focus. Physical activity increases blood flow to the brain, which keeps your mind sharper. Lift your mood. Movement triggers feel-good chemicals like endorphins and serotonin. It's a natural mood booster. Sleep better people who move during the day tend to rest more deeply at night. Even if it's just 5 minutes at a time, those minutes add up. Even if it's slow, you're still sending a message to your body. I'm here, I still need you, and I'm not done yet. Because that's what this is about. Not perfection, but participation. Not intensity, but consistency. Every step is a small act of resistance against decline. Every stretch is a quiet statement. I still care for this body. I still believe in my life. So whether you're walking to your mailbox, stretching your arms above your head, or dancing in your kitchen while the kettle boils, just keep moving. You don't have to do it all. You just have to do something. Because when you move your body, you're keeping your independence, your confidence, and your sense of vitality alive. And that's worth every step. Number 2, challenge your mind. Keep learning, keep growing. Here's something many people underestimate. Your brain is not done growing just because you've reached your 60s. Yes, it's true that memory can become a little foggier, or that names and details might slip your mind more than before. But that doesn't mean you're losing your ability to think clearly or learn new things. It simply means the brain needs regular workouts, just like your muscles do. And unlike the body, the brain has a powerful advantage. It's highly adaptable. Scientists call this neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to form new connections, even in later life. That means no matter your age, your brain is still capable of learning, growing, and reshaping itself. But here's the catch. If you don't use it, you risk losing it. And that's why challenging your mind every single day is one of the most important things you can do to stay mentally sharp, emotionally fulfilled, and deeply connected to life. Simple ways to exercise your brain. Every day, read something new. Whether it's a novel, a magazine article, or even a recipe reading, stimulates imagination, comprehension, and focus. Make it a habit to read at least a few pages a day. Bonus points if it's a topic you've never explored before. Try a brain teaser of the day. Set aside 5 or 10 minutes for puzzles, Sudoku, crosswords, word jumbles, or logic problems. These aren't just fun, they improve memory recall, attention span, and pattern recognition. Switch things up. Use your non-dominant hand to brush your teeth, rearrange a shelf, walk a new route. Doing everyday tasks in a different way forces the brain to form new neural pathways. It's a gentle but effective way to keep the brain agile. Take on a mini learning goal. Choose something small but stimulating, like learning 5 words in a new language, studying the basics of a new topic, or watching a short educational video. It doesn't have to be big. The goal is to stretch your mind just a little every day. Listen to music and really listen. Pick a song and focus on the instruments, lyrics, and rhythm. Music activates multiple regions of the brain and is known to boost memory, mood, and emotional clarity. If you feel bold, try singing along. It's a mental and emotional workout in one. Write by hand. In a world of typing and texting, handwriting activates unique parts of the brain tied to creativity and memory. Whether it's journaling, writing poetry, or jotting a list of what you're grateful for, the act of putting pen to paper has powerful effects. Teach or share knowledge. Teaching, even casually, forces you to clarify your own understanding. So, if you've learned something new or have wisdom from years of experience, talk about it. Share it with a grandchild, a neighbor, or a friend over coffee. Why daily mental engagement really matters. Every time you give your brain something new to chew on, you strengthen your memory and recall, improve focus and attention, support emotional well-being, reduce your risk of dementia-related conditions, build confidence and self-esteem, spark curiosity and joy, and just as importantly, you feel more alive, because learning is life-affirming. It reminds you that you're still growing, still evolving, still discovering the world and yourself. A curious mind is an open mind, and an open mind is one that keeps saying, "There's still more for me here. I'm still in the game." So don't retire your brain. Feed it, challenge it, play with it, talk to it like a friend. because the mind doesn't stop being hungry just because the calendar says 60, 70, or 80. Number 3, stay social. Why connection is as vital as vitamins. Let's take a moment to acknowledge something that doesn't get talked about enough. Loneliness isn't always loud. Sometimes it's just the quiet you notice when the phone doesn't ring, or the pause after finishing a story, only to realize no one was there to hear it. After 60, life shifts. Kids are grown, daily routines change. You might retire from work, relocate, or experience the heartbreaking loss of someone close. And slowly, without realizing it, your social circle can shrink. You go from constantly being surrounded by people to long stretches of time spent alone. But here's the truth. Social connection is not a luxury, it's a need, just like water, food, or sleep. In fact, researchers have found that loneliness can be just as harmful as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. That's how deeply connection is tied to our health, both mentally and physically. The power of staying social after 60. Let's talk about what connection really does for you. It protects your heart, literally. Socially connected people have lower blood pressure and reduced risk of heart disease. It supports your immune system, helping you fight illness and recover faster. It keeps your brain sharper, improving memory, focus, and even reducing your risk of cognitive decline. And maybe most importantly, it lifts your spirits. Being seen, heard, and valued gives life purpose. It's the emotional glue that holds us together. You don't need to be constantly surrounded by people to get these benefits. What matters most is having genuine, meaningful contact, a sense that someone out there cares, listens, and understands. Realistic, everyday ways to stay social. Make connection part of your routine. Set a time, maybe after your morning coffee or before dinner, to reach out to someone. A 5-minute phone call, a quick text, a shared photo. These small, daily habits add up to a deeply fulfilling social life over time. Turn errands into mini social moments. When you go to the store, the library, or your morning walk, use those moments to say hello. Ask the cashier how their day is going. Chat with your pharmacist. These tiny interactions matter more than you think. They remind you that you are part of a larger world. Rekindle old friendships. Have an old friend you haven't spoken to in a while? Reach out. Chances are they'd love to hear from you. Many seniors hesitate because they think too much time has passed, but it's never too late to reconnect. Explore new social spaces. Check your local community center, library, or place of worship. Many offer free or low-cost classes, support groups, or meetups designed specifically for seniors. Don't worry if you feel shy at first. Just showing up is a powerful first step. Start a coffee chat habit. Invite someone over for tea or coffee once a week. It can be a neighbor, a friend, or someone new you've met. These quiet, cozy moments are often where the best conversations and deepest connections happen. Embrace technology gently. Apps like Zoom, FaceTime, or WhatsApp can help you see and talk to loved ones, even if they live far away. If the tech feels confusing, ask a grandchild or neighbor to walk you through it. Most are happy to help, and it becomes another moment of connection in itself. Be the one who reaches out. Don't wait for others to make the first move. Your voice, your message, your invitation, it matters. Others may be feeling just as isolated, and your outreach could be the lifeline they didn't know they needed. Why this truly matters you may not always feel like it, especially on days when energy runs low or mood dips quietly, but being around others, even in small doses, nourishes you. It lights up parts of your brain that don't activate when you're alone. It strengthens your sense of identity, your confidence, and your joy. And here's something deeply important to remember. You are still someone worth knowing. You are not invisible. You are not done. You carry stories, wisdom, kindness, and laughter, and the world still needs those things. So, open the door, pick up the phone, smile at a stranger. Connection might just be the best medicine you'll ever take. Your best years aren't behind you. They're still unfolding. If you've made it this far, give yourself a little credit, because just the fact that you're here, watching and learning, means you're already choosing to keep moving forward, and that's something to be proud of. Let's recap the 3 powerful things you should keep doing every day after 60. Move your body, whether it's a short walk, a few stretches, or even dancing in your living room. Movement keeps your muscles strong, your balance sharp, and your energy flowing. Engage your mind. Keep learning. Keep asking questions. Keep feeding that brilliant brain of yours. Mental sharpness is not just about memory, it's about curiosity and confidence. Stay connected. We're not meant to live in isolation. A simple chat, a shared laugh, a kind gesture. These moments of connection breathe life into our days and soul into our years. None of this is about being perfect. You don't have to do everything every day. You just have to stay in the game. Keep showing up for your life. Keep giving your body, your mind, and your heart the care they deserve. Because the truth is, aging isn't the end of your story. It's just another chapter. And maybe, just maybe, it's the chapter where you finally get to slow down and truly enjoy the view with deeper appreciation, more laughter, and a whole lot of wisdom. You've earned the right to live fully, not quietly. So today, take that walk, call that friend, try that new recipe or puzzle. You're not retiring from life, you're reinviting yourself into it with strength, clarity, and grace. If this video gave you something to think about, or better yet, something to do, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and share it with a friend or loved one. This community is all about growing wiser, healthier, and happier together. You've still got so much life to live, and we're here to help you make the most of every moment. Thank you for spending this time with me. Stay well, stay curious, and remember, you're not slowing down. You're just getting started. See you in the next video.